Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hard West 2. My name is Ike.
Let's have a
Today
swig of
we are
something warm.
continuing our playthrough of the Hard West. And it is not only a playthrough but a blind
Wrap your
playthrough, you
fingers
know
in
that
something.
by now. So
Let's stay free.
let's get things going. How is everybody looking? Full health? Alright. We're starting with an investigation about Pilot.
It was a small and cozy ranch, ran by a trapper named Bergson, a big man taller than any of us. He used to trade his old trapper equipment for cash. Seemed like Bergson wasn't home this time. Inside we found signs of combat and blood. Someone took Bergson and was moving him somewhere, at least the tracks were quite fresh.
Where did all this snow come from?
Yeah, those are Bergson's tracks. Really shouldn't come here in those fancy boots and the weather. He's been followed, though.
More tracks. Bergson must be near. Wonder if he met whomever was stalking him.
Where does the path lead?
The pilot got to Bergson before we managed to talk to him about it. There he was, nailed to a cross and horribly mutated. Before we mercifully ended his torment, he managed to give us a name. Keller.
Keller, I know a man by this name. He has a farm not far from here in Pine Falls. But is it the name of a killer or another victim?
Okay.
Shield your eyes, so the snow don't blind you.
Let's talk to Sadie Marlowe's house and look for clues.
Carefully searching the house for clues, we found two interesting things. An old photograph of a group of people in front of Sal's saloon. A knife-carved sentence about the door inside, which Lazarus identified as a Bible quote. "Behold, a pale horse, and he who sat on it had the name Death, and Hades was following him."
Alright, so we have a
Need to keep
biblical
moving your
killer at
toes,
our hands.
even as we ride.
Let's talk to the Color refugees for a moment.
We approached a group of troubled refugees right outside the trading posts. We gathered the refugees and explained the situation to them. We made them understand that clearing the passage was in everyone's best interest, and added something about how they would have warm places to sleep and something to eat as long as they were willing to work. A lot of them agreed to that, and soon most of the refugees packed up their belongings and left towards the expedition's camp.
Alright,
This cold will be the death of us.
still need to work on Keller's
cold, but
farm,
looking at you
and
makes me shiver.
I think we're
We
okay.
could all use some
Everything
hot
else
coffee.
is pretty much done. Let's investigate it. Are you here, Mr. Keller? We have some questions for you.
Keller wasn't here. We decided to search the house just in case. Remembering the Bible quote from Sadie's house, Lazarus found Keller's Bible. The same photograph was tucked between the pages of the Revelations from whence the quote came.
And look at this photo. All the people on the on it are marked with X's, except could this be Sal himself, only younger? Alright, so the saloon guy is Sal, if I'm remembering correctly.
Cover your eyes. All this snow can blind you.
Visit Cell's saloon.
Cell wasn't home either. Some drunkard slurred something about Cell rushing to an old silver mine. When we asked about the host, we left in a hurry, hoping to finally get close to the end of this bloody chase.
Okay, silver mine was, I think the silver mine that was barely worth anything.
Lucky we found these horses. Save your breath and your warmth, people.
Alright, so let's rush into the mine.
Drawing our guns, we rushed inside. There, in the light of some mining lamps, we found Keller and Cell. Cell was tied to a chair. Keller had his gun pointed to the saloon's owner's head.
Hands up, Keller. We know you're pilot, and we want to take you alive.
Ah, that's right. I am the pilot, at least. I am the pilot now. See, 15 years ago, this bastard, Cell, and a bunch of other people from Pine Falls wanted to get rich quick. So they forced people to sell their lands to them. And if they didn't, they had them tortured and killed, nailed to crosses. They wanted to look like a work of some madman. They wanted to buy this here, the mine from me, and when I didn't agree, they killed my wife. So you can do whatever you want, but Cell is the last of them. I waited 15 years for this moment. He is not getting out of this alive.
Before we could even do anything, he shot Cell dead. Then dropped the gun and raised his hands. Now we had to make a tough decision. Lazarus demanded justice. Bill wanted to let the guy go. And Flynn was talking about the reward and how there were no innocents in the story.
I hope you're not courting me, Carter. But that was nice of you.
We're taking Flynn's side because we need Flynn as an
Flood
ally.
wanted to freeze my ass off out of...
Is she an ally already? No, as a partner is
Chicago.
where we need her.
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
Alright, let's get our reward, shall we? What a story. Let me grab a pen and some paper. The newspaper will lose their shit over this. Oh, right, here. It's your reward, plus some extra for that old bastard Cell's pool. $300G, I like it. Maji, that's good. I'm thinking, do we need anything? That sort of shotgun isn't too bad for 1 AP. Deals 2 damage, but only costs 1 AP. Can use it once per round. The question is, who would use that? So we got long range here. She already got it. He might be the right person for it, but then again, he has a Widowmaker, which isn't too bad either. He already has a shotgun. She could use it. Laughing Deer could use it as well. Anyone with a gunner perk. She's a rifleman. He is a shotgunner, but he needs a straight for that. Which brings us to the cards, and we only can build one straight at the moment. So that's out of the options yet. But if we were to give him a weapon, then it would be that. On the other hand, you know what? Let's buy it. Let's buy it. Enemy is crippled. In terms of melee weapons, right? She originally was a rifleman, and we now gave her a shotgun on top of it. But theoretically speaking, we could also give her another melee weapon. See, it would be nice if the guys had like 3 weapons. I know this is potentially overdoing it, but you know, it would be nice. A man can dream. Good. Lazarus, just in case we ever need him. Good. As for the shotgun, for now, you're taking it. Because that's AoE damage, can come in very handy, and sometimes 2 damage is all we need. The extra crippled / bleeding is great as well. I like that. But that needs to wait for another day. Okay, so
Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death,
let's check about the spirit
this
totem.
cold will be the death of us.
The woods were dark and thick here. We could all feel a powerful presence lingering there. If not for the things we've survived lately, I'd probably shit myself. Or maybe it was the fact that I had no soul that made me feel braver. Flynn took a few steps forward, afraid and angry at the same time. A dangerous mixture when it comes to this
Well?
girl.
We're here. Lalanayet sent us. So show yourself. I'm waiting.
Spirit Bear. I heard stories about him. Never met him in person, though. This is an exceptional thing, Flynn. Do not waste it.
Suddenly, there was a warm wind and the rustle of branches. Shadows seemed to elongate. The nook we stood on drowned in mournful darkness. And in the darkness, there he was. Huge, majestic, scary as shit. And he spoke in fucking English, I kid you not.
I know of you, Gov, and of your enemies and your allies, and all the paths that lay before you.
You mean, you know about Mammon and his ghost train?
I know that Uktena has awoken, and is rampaging through these lands, sowing chaos and leaving death in its wake. Know this, I want him gone, and I will aid you in finding him.
And who exactly are you? You must forgive me, I've already stepped in too much weird shit lately.
I am one of the many. I tend to things that have spirits lingering in them. I guide. I grant power. This must suffice.
Alright. Lalanet said you can help out Flint to find some kind of gateway to hell. We call it Gateway Station, is that right?
Lalanaet spoke true. I can feel tremendous spiritual power in the one you call Flynn. And I can help her unlock it. You, little cub, will have to unravel the cocoon of fear you've been wrapped in since
This little piece of witchcraft I've used to survive is enough. I never wanted this, and I definitely don't want this now.
Come on now, Bear. You can't expect this child to.
No one asked you, lady. I can tell him to fuck off all by my lonesome.
Alright, we're taking Flynn's
You know you
loyalty
can
here.
trust me, Jim.
This is the only way you'll ever be able to find him and face him with a hope for survival. This is the good way. This is the way, and no other will ever be offered to you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I guess we can't just use a compass?
Take these herbs. Once you are ready, throw them into a fire burning on sacred ground. Inhale the smoke. This will transport you and 3 others to the spirit world, where you will face your fears.
We know everything we need to know. Thank you for your help for now.
Again, gentleness. Go. Face your fears, young Flynn. I'll be with you.
Okay, before we face any fears, she's a partner now. And that means we can do that little side quest over here.
I can't feel the cold, but looking at you makes me shiver.
Couple of native runes, I like it. Let's approach them. And let's ask Flynn to sense what happened here. What do you think, Flynn? Can you use your gift to tell us what's happened here?
Gifts? Well, let's see. I can feel the remnants of a presence. It's familiar. Oh no. It was Clive who killed those men. Kestrel Colt was here, I have no doubt.
She also found some of the blue dynamite buried in the snow. We left feeling Kestrel's empty eye sockets following our every move.
He cast it for.
Okay, those things deal 8 damage. A normal dynamite deals 6. That's pretty damn good dynamite. Question that I would ask myself is, do we need it? I mean, 8 dynamite, 8 damage is really, really, really good. But we gotta be careful. Like, we don't have an unlimited supply of these things.
Like morsels. Who could stand before his cold? I hate all this cold.
Okay, what do you guys think? Should we do the spirit realm? I think it might be a good idea. Alright, let's get this going.
When you decide to face your fears, I will be with you, guarding you and your friends. Go now.
Together, we chose the other 3 participants carefully. It is not every day that one can enter the spirit world after all. Then, hesitantly, Flynn threw the herbs into the fire and we inhaled the smoke.
Here goes nothing. Oh, damn! Oh, it's not very subtle at all, is it? Shit. Oh.
Alright. She still has a dirty copper. I don't like that. Can give her a Widowmaker. And we are swapping the priest out for Old Man Bill, more hit points, better AoE damage. Got plenty of grenades, that's fine. Take the reusable consumables, and we got the shotgun, we got the Hawkeye rifle, we got the other shotgun. I think we're ready, let's go. Oh, I haven't checked at the mission objectives, but I'm sure we will get a rundown.
I recognize this place. Or at least pieces of it. This is the orphanage where I grew up. Kinda. But it's all jumbled about.
Try not to make sense of it, Cub. Just walk through it. Fine. Face your fears. I'll be with you.
Easy for you to say. They ain't your fears.
These are the shadows of your past. You need to excise them from your spirit to gain strength.
I can feel the presence of something familiar. While I'm here, I might as well try to collect both parts of whatever it is. Let's go. And be careful. This may be a vision, but the dangers we face here are for real. We can be hurt.
Courage, Cub. Onward.
Okay, so first of all, reach the final destination with a whole cost. Finish the mission with a given number of rounds, 10. Flynn must survive. Pick up Flynn's diary pages. So we know that these bad boys are here and here. Use the shadow swap to destroy Flynn's dark reflection. Alright. Okay, fair enough. Well,
Ready to roll.
let's get these small boys up and running.
Yeah?
Carter could move. Carter could move to here.
Let's dance.
Gets the first bravado, which allows us to dish out quite a bit more damage. Old man.
Easy.
Old man moves up here. Preps this guy nicely. Before we do that, wait a second. We have 5 damage on the Widowmaker.
My aim is true.
There we go. That healed ourselves and got rid of a stupid enemy. So, say if we're going to here, right? We're taking that one extra. Before we do that, can we teleport the guy downstairs? Why can't we teleport the guy downstairs? It's a bit weird. I thought that this here was line of sight.
Leave it to me.
Or we can't teleport that particular undead. Ah, okay, now it all makes sense.
I got this one.
Cool, well that's easy enough. Could we leave her for there for now?
Need someone dead.
Kill, kill.
You think I'm going to hell? I say we're already there. Will do.
Good, this is prepping him. -6, decent damage. Might not have needed Wild Run.
You got my respect. There aren't too many who can say that. Done and done.
So if Flynn was to move to deliver the shadow reflection, she could get up here, hit this guy, 5 points of damage. Gunman, how much damage can we deal to him? Well, we don't have really great damage potential left at the moment. I feel that I misplayed this top part because of that teleportation thing. That was a bit unnecessary. We still need to somewhat get Laughing Deer into a good position. I also feel bad ignoring the complete shadow reflection there.
Looking for a better spot.
Okay, Laughing Deer over there. And I'm just prioritizing mission objective at this point. Side objective, that is. Alright, we're moving all the way over here. Let's hope we can daze her. Yes, we can. So given these circumstances, how about we're taking a nice big cover over here.
Let's get him.
We're in full cover, so that's minus 75% aim. I would have my strong suspicion that any of these guys can hit us there. And if they could, that would be a problem in itself.
Yeah?
Right, Flynn is a bit on the outskirts. He could theoretically teleport to here, to the gunman, and get back in. I think we're doing that. Because then she can use this here as a means of bravado.
Smart! I'll try.
Keeps the backline nice and healthy.
See me shuffle.
Got a bit of a shuffle with Laughing Deer. Laughing Deer is perfectly set up to do a couple of things. So for starters, we could kill this guy. We have 3, meaning we have 1 left over for a bit of a trap.
Die! I am guided!
Nice. Very well done. We are continuing our conquests.
Right.
By just bravadoing our way through this. 10 points of damage over here, okay. Don't have the run ability. With the run ability, things would look a bit different.
What's the play?
8 points of damage. This guy is at 9. So that's not a kill yet. Old Manville somehow made it around as well.
Yeah?
Oh, that was not great. Can't really reach him with an explosive. I need one more point of damage. That can't be that difficult. I could let Flynn finish him with a shadow swap. But the problem is Laughing Deer over here still has a lot of friends, shall we call them. We could use blue dynamite to solve the problem for the unlucky hits. I think that's not a worst idea. Would have loved to use it in a different context, but consumables are there to use them.
Done and done.
Pay for that.
Unfortunately, this here won't work again because the cooldown does not reset.
Impossible.
This is bullshit.
This guy has a rifle and we will need to just knock him down with daze. Good, so we're having one pistolero, but it's going to shoot us.
Yeah?
Good, move over here.
Looking for a better spot.
Kill this guy. Gain bravado and health. Her reflection is still absolutely active. Unfortunately, this is not really a kill, nor is it near any of that. We could shoot with 3 points of damage and then swap her down, but we have nothing to follow up, so...
Die, pig.
To be expected, the laughing deer would take a bit of a beating. That, on the other hand, was absolutely not expected.
Leave it to me.
Are you kidding me? Everybody can start hitting on us? Oh wow, we're in really big trouble here.
Looking for trouble?
Oh man. How did we get ourselves in this mess?
Yeah.
1, 2. Now's the time to drink a little bit. 1, 2.
Power. Set me
1.
loose. I will.
1 and 2. This was a rifleman. I'm pretty sure it was.
Right.
1 and 2.
Set me loose.
She's still back there. Wait before we do anything. That's 1, 2, 3. Not a secure kill. No, we need to use a run and gun.
Done and done.
Leave it to me.
Man, let's talk about unfortunate circumstances, eh?
See me shuffle.
You look like you want a bullet in you.
Old Man Bill. Old Man Bill moves up.
Steady now. One and only.
Is there any way to do this? 77. I mean, I'll be honest, I would prefer to really hit her and get her down immediately. Man, this is such a nasty position we find ourselves in down here. So that doesn't work across different
Whoa! Hold your horses.
50-50, let's go.
Easy money.
Okay, the reason why I wanted to set this up that way is this is our side objective. Flynn only has one action left. All she needs in order to kill, get bravado.
Those are real witches. We should be careful around them.
And swap back.
Sure.
Flynn moves up. Sure, I mean, look. Laughing Deer needs to get these guys down. There's sedazed. Switched into shotgun.
You are wise to fear me.
Nice little 100%er. And we are just going to go over here. I don't want to lose Lapping Deer. So we're just going to hunker down. That one teleportation in the backline was really more than enough excitement for one mission for me. How does she have that much movement? It's crazy. Bill is moving up. 7 rounds. That's not good.
Yeah, I'll get him. I've never let fate deal me a bad hand.
Ready to roll.
Jin isn't particularly fast, that's the problem as well. Alright, Flynn moves further up.
Got what you deserved.
Well, that's immediately bravado. Right there. Moves over here to full cover. Can't really get anywhere close to that second objective because we already killed everyone.
Smart.
Laughing Deer is down to 1 hit point. Nice. We're standing here.
Are you mad?
Can't really use anything.
Are you mad?
Hunkers down.
Ready when you are.
And now is the time to finally get out of this church here. I think we're a little bit on the slower
You
side.
need to think about finding better role models.
Guess what?
There was a bit of a hope that they would cluster up. That hope unfortunately didn't really come through. I mean, look.
Looking for trouble?
That half cover. I don't like it. You get out of there immediately. Fantastic. Carter here.
Eyes on the prize.
Can almost finish him. And I do have an idea of how to speed up some of the process. So we could do this into
Let's do this.
this swap,
Looking for a better spot.
and then she kills this guy, gets bravado off of it,
Real angry?
but has put the old man straight ahead. One damage, he can deal 7, that's 8. That's not really enough. The other alternative is this here, and then just kill him.
Your blood is mine. Good day to die.
Good, more bravado. Careful with those shotgunners.
Easy.
Then takes the second side
But I
objective.
never even kept a diary. I'd never write all that crazy shit down.
And we need to get over here. Finn must survive, reach the final destination.
What's the magic word? Please.
Let's get this over with.
Old Man Bill. We got a couple of shotgunners there. I'm just wondering. Bill moves to here, and we're hunkering
I'll
down.
check that again.
That's not a bad idea. Laughing Deer has a bit of a cover problem, but high cover and heads down should be good enough.
Ready to roll.
But we need to get our friends to the front line. Like I said, we're as a POS are a little bit too slow. Just trying to see where I do have line of sight. I would guess this here is fine. At least I guess. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Hit points.
One and only.
Why does he have cover? How? Oh, from the stone. Okay, I see. Well, up here he wouldn't have any cover. Seven and 8 would be a kill. That's the setup.
See me shuffle.
Then gets involved with a crazy shuffle. And Jin should be able to finish this. At the moment, my main concern is how to rush forward.
I got 6 bullets with your names on them.
That's a grenade thrower. Just want to be far, far away from these guys.
What a beautiful day!
8 points of damage. I mean, look. No. Let's just use this. Good, more bravado. And we're down to 4 rounds.
Yeah?
I just want to be very, very careful with Laughing Deer. 1 hit point means you can't really take the front line. So far we're doing well. I think we've caught up a bit on the timer, and the quote-unquote good news is
But real bad for you.
we really did kill a lot of the backline due to the shuffle where Laughing Deer was shuffled right into their backline. So that saved us some time, funnily enough.
Leave it to me.
What's the play?
On just... Okay, you need to run all the way down. That is unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Smart!
Are you mad?
Okay, we gotta hurry up. Jin,
Ready when you are.
let's get up here.
So the rest of these me's die.
Problem is we lost Jim Carter's action.
Patience.
4, yeah. Well, that's not great. 7, 10. I think the air could. Oh, not get up there. Okay, I see. Well, we first of all need to get these things together, don't we?
Let's get this over with.
Good. Do we have a nice dynamite? We already used our best dynamite. Just out of curiosity, this here we could hit all 3. Right? Alright. Then it's just, at the moment, pulling everyone together. Good. And now that that is done, we all of a sudden have a nice little cluster up here.
Death approaches.
Did we just miss a 90-something% shot? Oh man, not cool. Alright, so Laughing Deer, what is it going to be?
I will.
You need to clean up, alright. 1, 2,
Let me loose.
3, 4, 5, 6, This might be out of line of sight, I just don't want to be killed.
I got this one.
One and only. Can't do, amigo.
Alright, give me that shot. Down to 7, lovely. Oh wow, that was a tough end fight. Bravado Streak 8. And we got a Queen of Spades and another 9. I think I could even do a full house at the moment. Alright. So we gotta heal. And we gotta restock supplies. The dynamite was really coming in clutch. I think for now we're saving one of the big dynamites. Blue dynamite. And might buy
Shield your eyes.
a bit new dynamite because that's actually quite good. Visit the doctor's office, heal everybody up, and we're back in business. So here's dynamite. A couple of these nail bombs are good as well. I suppose sometimes like 3 points of damage isn't bad, but of course 6 or 8 points is better. Good cards, that was the important part. Triple queen, triple nines. Triple queen would break the straight. Triple nines would break the straight as well. However, if you get a full house, you go deeper than a straight. So I would say, in the interest of optimizing, let's do this into max hit points and speed. Bullseye, speed, max luck, speed. Very good. So she just unlocked. So it's shotgunner, light-footed, instant resistant to becoming crippled. Shadow swap 3. Swin plops both places. Swap character loses 1 hit points, but she does not. Enemies also get the bleeding status. Fantastic. That's really good. Brawler requires full house. Gets 5% bullseye chance when shooting from a shotgun. Alright, let's talk about a really nice hand that she has been dealt. Then the other question is, what are we going to do with the bull? I think another full house is good. So he got shotgunner, so from now on 1 more damage. When he kills someone, he gets 1% bullseye chance until the end of the mission. That's cool. That will stack up very, very nicely with him. He got wild run too. So what's the change? After the hit, deer performs a war cry that invokes day status. Does not trigger a counter. Ooh, that's actually really good. Characters resistant to bleeding. Full houses are super strong. Good, and Jin Carter can get a jack. And the king of diamonds. I mean, we're close to a straight flush as well, which, boy, would that unlock a couple of things. Close to a straight flush here as well. with the cards. So yeah, this time they've done it very well with the cards. Last time it was a bit all over the place and you needed to look through all of the details, but this time it's relatively straightforward. The better your hand, the better your ability is. And we do have two really, really good abilities. If she's a friend, then when Flynn has Bravado, she has +1 bullseye damage multiplier, which means she just needs to crit a lot. And he has second wind at the start of the turn. If Deer's HP is lower than 25, he gets patched up status, which I don't know what it is, but I would assume it's healing him. Fits the character very well, so we need to get both of them to friend status.
I hate all this cold. Yeah! Yeah! Let's
Just
get
out
out
of
of this cold!
curiosity, if we talk to them.
This mammon, he spoke of salt.
Other than getting to know them.
No one cares if you believe in a soul or not. The name doesn't matter. What else you want to know, Jin? I never knew.
Good, that's background story of her. Not that I want to be disrespectful to the background story. Maybe we're reading it. I'm just trying
I
to...
think the ringmaster Henderson.
I was just seeing if the talking can lead to
We need to get out of this shit.
to more interaction and more higher status. We really want to get them to friendly. Military camp, we're good.
Do we have to
I think we're
wander in
just
this snow?
finishing this one here now.
A small town of tens rose from the beat of the avalanche. We saw men and women working their asses off in chest-high snow.
Is everything alright? Why are people running around like headless chicken? Oh, you're right on time. We're about to blow this goddamn snow back into the mountains it fell from. Take cover, everyone!
The foreman called all of his men back, and in an eerie silence fell upon the whole path. I swear I could have heard a snowflake fall. And then all of the explosions went off. The thunder rolled over the mountains. We were all blind and deaf for a good while. But after the snow and smoke has scattered, we saw that the expedition was a success.
The pass is finally open. We can go to Boomtown anytime now.
I will send word to Solomon Delir that we will meet at Blacksall City.
Oh, what I
Alright,
want
and
is
that's a
warm bed.
fantastic option to have a cliffhanger. See you all next episode, guys, and take care. Bye-bye.